What's up, gamers? My name is skwibbl. I was recently thinking back at some of my favorite creepypastas from the olden days, and wow, none of them were really that scary, were they? Especially looking back at the stories, a lot of them were clearly written by the community's main fan base at the time, which was edgy 14-year-olds. While I was a bit young to be there during the whole craze, and frankly more interested in Undertale, I did end up making a creepypasta OC of my own. Disgusting. Maybe one day we can redesign this thing together. Anyway, let's get on to the point of this video. Redesigning some of the most popular creepypastas to make them scary. We'll hop into arguably the most popular character's story first.
I'm Jeff the Killer! I'm Jeff the Killer!
Jeff the Killer is still popular today and pretty iconic for the, truthfully bad story that birthed him. If you don't know the full story, basically what goes down is that Jeff beats up some bullies, his brother gets locked up for it, and he goes crazy sauce on the bullies when they hunt him down at his neighbor's birthday party. He kills all of them, but in the process, he's burnt to a crisp and is taken to a hospital. After waking up in the hospital, he's completely insane and crazy and thinks he's beautiful with his now pearly white anime boy skin and emo black hair. He's taken home and then cuts a smile into his face and burns off his eyelids, becoming the next big killer, named Jeff the Killer. So, taking all that into consideration, I wanted to create a more realistic look to him after being doused in bleach and burned. I made his skin red and smooth, but also kind of leathery, which it is in the story, compared to the perfect skin that, he's often seen with. Also, I didn't make him burn off his eyelids, which were probably prosthetic, because that would just be really inconvenient to him. I mean, imagine never being able to blink again. Also, he's bald, obviously, and he has no ears. I also carved him a bigger smile, scary, exposed teeth, chronic dry mouth, horrible breath, yeah. Okay. As for the other changes, I put him into a hospital gown instead of the white hoodie and jeans, as they were probably burnt and thrown away. I don't know why they gave them back to him. I also gave him pants for decency. While I don't want to rewrite the whole story, we'll just say that he was more violent from the start. Also older. I don't want him to be 13. I definitely don't think my redesign looks that old. And also, I'd say maybe he progressed more into what he ends up doing, and also that he broke out of the hospital instead of just going home the day after he gets the bandages taken off. Okay, here it is. I did it. My Jeff design. If you can't tell, that last part wasn't really scripted. If you like it, hit the subscribe button and like the video. For our second creepypasta, we're gonna redesign Eyeless Jack. You know, the man, the myth, the legend, who originally has a pretty creepy image, but got the anime boy treatment. Let's fix it. EJ, as the fandom calls him, is basically a weird guy or cryptid thing that steals kidneys. In the original story, he kills the narrator's brother and steals his kidney. Really isn't that much deeper than that. So for the also, there's an origin story where he's a college student, but that was fan-made, I think, so I'm completely ignoring that. So for this design, I wanted to lean more into the thought that he's a cryptid and he's not human at all. I like his mask, so I'm gonna have him keep it. Not sure what the lore relevance is, but it's still there. He also stands on all fours and has animal legs, and I gave him 6 fingers, and he had a tail, but I got rid of it. It looked interesting. I also let him keep his hoodie so he can disguise himself, because yeah. I also drew him without the hoodie, so you can see the monster. Scary. you know, I can imagine him trying to blend in with the public and just standing out as like a really weird tall guy, and like he'd walk really weird and like, yeah, okay. And okay, anyway, I like that he like broke into the narrator's house. He'd probably do that pretty regularly, and the fact that, you know, he has surgical knowledge, I think is pretty creepy. I think it'd be cool if, like, when he stole an organ, it was basically unnoticeable to the person. He also probably wouldn't have any reason to go out of his way to kill anyone directly, because he doesn't want to have to, like, move constantly. He probably likes his wood forests pretty much. I assume he'd live in, like, caves and, like, abandoned buildings and stuff, and would mostly eat other animals, but, you know, humans, they're a delicacy, whatever. Anyway, here he is, pretty cute. Just imagine him, like, caught in the headlights, like an old scary YouTube video. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, let's move on. For our final creepypasta, I will be drawing Smile Dog, the most scariest, evilest creepypasta in the world. It's basically an image that when you share it around through email, it puts a curse on anyone who receives it. The curse can be lifted by sharing this image around or spreading the word. So for this design, wait, what? Why is it cute? Hello? Me? Drawing? What? Why are you making this? No, this is too cringe. I'm not talking to myself. Okay, so my design for Smile Dog is a cute puppy, but he's spooky secret. The story is, like, obviously the same, but instead, it's a real dog, except it inspires you to adopt from your local shelter. Let's just get this drawing over with. And voila! This is Smile Dog. Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's look at all of my scary, creepypasta designs together. What's your favorite? Obviously, comment bait. My favorite is Jeff, because I think I drew him the coolest. Anyway, peace out, 3.